All men did marvel, and he did it all for one man. Entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea he had just gotten away from. They ran into. They were about 2,000 and were choked to death in the sea. And they that fed the swine fled. I don't blame them. I'm out of here. What is going on here? And told it in the city and in the country. They told everybody. And they went out to see what it was that was done. And they came to Jesus and see him that was possessed with the devil. And the guy who was possessed with the devil and had been raising all his ruckus was sitting up like, yo, what's up? Clothed and in his right mind. And his deliverance scared them to death. Do you know that your deliverance scares him to death?
No, it don't scare him, it scares you, TDJ. You Satan. You Satan, TDJ. It don't scare nobody else. It scares you. Don't say it scare him. Don't put him out there, because you're not God and you're not one of us. Us G's, you're not one of us. You know, you're not godly at all, because this sermon here is about keeping Adam down, misdiagnosing Adam with shit. You sabotaging Adam. You the one talking to these doctors. You know what I'm saying? You the one pushing these buttons. You know what I'm saying? You the one doing it. Don't be saying him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I probably scared the shit out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? God coming from the air and talking to you from the grave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it probably do scare people.
Scares people to death. Because people are cool with you being bound.
See, that's what I'm saying. How people are cool with you being bound. Ain't nobody cool with nobody being bound but a motherfucking satanic motherfucker, Satanist like you. You the only one that'll think some shit like that about God and preach it in a goddamn sermon. I like talking to you though, TJ. You tell me a lot of shit about what the devil really is without really telling me. You know what I'm saying? I just listen to you talk. Open your mouth.
It's loose that they are afraid of. And they that saw it told them how it befell to him that was possessed with the devil, and also concerning the swine. And they began to pray him. Get out of here. I thought they was going to ask him to stay.
TDJ, man, that's some real corny shit you talking about right
They
now.
asked Jesus to depart out of their coast. Go away. And when he was coming to the ship, he that had been possessed with the devil prayed him, don't leave me here. I want to go with you. That's how you feel when somebody touches your life in an amazing way. And you're afraid that it will only last as long as they are there. And he says, I want to go with you. Howbeit Jesus suffered him not, but saith unto him, go home to thy friends and tell them how great things the Lord hath done for thee, and have had compassion on thee. And he departed and began to publish in Decapolis how great things Jesus had done for him, and all men did marvel.
Now you notice, the man did the right thing. He went and he bragged on Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He went and done what Adam was doing. You know what I'm saying? Adam used to be like that. Adam used to be straight up, just straight up, nothing but God. You know, man. And when I wanted to talk through Adam, it was years. Me and Adam did some years. I think it was since, 98. You know what I'm saying? 98 was the first time Adam took somebody on the porch and said, watch this. And then I called Satan's name. And the wind started blowing the leaves. And then I said, go away. And then the leaves stopped blowing. And then that person said, stop doing that. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first really knew something. And then, 2009, you know what happened 2009. You know what I'm saying? And then during that 2009, during them 8 months in the house, since I was outside one day, I was outside in the daytime, 5 doves flew over my head, 5 doves. And somebody witnessed it with me, and they said, all they said was, you should have took a picture of that. And then, I was, outside one night, you know what I'm saying, standing outside, and, I had slid the sliding door over. We had like a green room, with a big window, all the way across one side, for like plants and stuff. So, and it was, had, place for plants and stuff. It was like my studio. That was my studio. So, I was outside, and, like now, I hear little things God tell me. And then, at that time, I was, just scared, you know what I'm saying, as Adam, you know what I'm saying. This God talking now. But Adam's still here talking right now, too, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to confuse y'all. Be talking he this, he that. Like TDJ talking about, he mad. No, you mad. Don't say he mad. You know what I'm saying? You mad. You know what I'm saying? And, like that there, And then, TDJ talking about people don't want to get something that good, you know what I'm saying? Talking about fall in love with something that they can't keep a long time, you know what I'm saying? Like me being the air they breathe, you know what I'm saying? Why you want to kill me? So you won't have to see the air you breathe, you know what I'm saying? The man that became God. You don't want nobody to walk around with that kind of power that he could say he came back from the grave. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to, get to know something that they get to fall in love with something that ain't gonna last long. Shit, eternal life lasts long, forever. Eternal life is just like my grandkids. Shit, I see and hear my grandfathers and my family members, my little brother and Dirt and everybody and my grandkids, when I talk to them, they might be white, but then they talk black. You know what I'm saying? They talk just like me. They walk just like me, lanky and sloppy, you know what I'm saying? Like Jakez and James. They walk sloppy. Rowan walk sloppy. Sagging. You know what I'm saying? They don't be trying to sag, but that's the way the pants, they don't wear no belt on. They just get their clothes the right side. But then, shoes, just normal like Pawpaw, like Daddy, you know what I'm saying? They call me Daddy sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know what I'm saying? TDJ, you can't kill everything, man. You can't kill stuff to keep power. You know what I'm saying? We don't do taxes. We don't do, loans. I said lend and do not expect nothing in return. It's a lot of stuff I said, man, that y'all really don't pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? And it seems that, like Pastor Doll, think, marriage is the hero thing. Man, that paperwork ain't nothing but governmental prostitution. You know what I'm saying? And, the government know that. You know what I'm saying? I know they know that about the situation we just came out of for the last 27 years. you know what I'm saying, from 1996 till now, you know what I'm saying. I was 30 years old, you know what I'm saying. Shit. But like I say, man, I was outside one night and I was talking to myself, and the lady behind the house was another house. Behind our house was another house. And one night I went to the fence to see what was on their TV. Then the lady closed the curtain. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of ashamed. I didn't know she could see me. It was dark. And then I was sitting out there, and I know the lady didn't know I had came outside, and she should have knew I came outside because it was dark at my house. In the backyard was dark, didn't have no light on back there, you know what I'm saying? So I was sitting back there, you know what I'm saying, thinking, you know what I'm saying, and God was talking, and I was thinking, and the lady gonna open up her door and say, "Shut up!" You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, man, that lady could hear me thinking. You know, the other night I was, you know, on this, you know what I'm saying, and one of the card readers was talking, you know what I'm saying, and I burped, you know what I'm saying? And when I burped, you know what I'm saying, I did it in myself, you know what I'm saying? I didn't burp out loud, or it didn't come out loud. It just like, you know what I'm saying? And when I did it, it wasn't no sound to it, but I just, you know, like, you know, in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I didn't let it come out, but I was listening to it, and when it did that, soon as I did that, she said, "Excuse me, ooh, excuse me." You know what I'm saying? That was one of my favorites that I was looking at, that I watch all the time. And she said, "Ooh, excuse me," you know what I'm saying? And you know, and me and her be just close on a lot of things. Me and other card readers be close on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a few wishes. You know what I'm saying? I call them wishes, not witches, but then they card readers. You know what I'm saying? I know the difference between a card reader that's a good one, you know what I'm saying, and a regular disciple of Christ, you know what I'm saying, a chosen one. I know the difference in them, you know what I'm saying. But I desire mercy, T.D. Jakez, not sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? How did you even come up with the idea of lifting Jesus up as a serpent? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you call Jesus a serpent. You know what I'm saying? You call Jesus a serpent, and you lifted him up as a serpent. When God said, "I know they gonna reverence my son." You know what I'm saying?
And he did it all for one man. If he did it for that one man, won't he do it?
He did it already for the rest of us. We all here. It ain't no won't he do it for us. He already done it. He already done it. We need to be on another conversation, TDJ, like an apology. If you want to stay, you know, connected, you better start apologizing. And that's something you need to do. I said before a man walked to an altar to you know, offer up a gift from the altar from God, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, edification. That's food, knowledge, wisdom, you know, education. You know what I'm saying? Not no ghost spells and running somebody down with somebody's name till it's made up of a hypocrite and a beast. And it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Shit. Get to the apology and shit.
Do it for you? I said, won't he do it for you? Look at somebody and say, don't leave like you came. Father God, in the name of Jesus, sanction this word in the hearts of your people. I thank you for what you're about to do. Have your way in the midst of your people, great God, that you are. I believe you for miracles. I believe you for deliverance. I believe you for healing. I believe you for restoration. I believe you for renewal. I believe you for transformation. I believe you for change. I believe you that we will not leave like we came. In Jesus' name, amen. You may be seated. Get comfortable. Let's talk about this. We are triune beings, yes we are, thereby complex and complicated. There are different aspects and ideologies within one individual. We are triune beings. We are spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings. Listen carefully. We are spiritual beings. We are not physical beings. We are spiritual beings. We have a soul, a mind, a memory, emotions.
You sold your soul, TDJ. You don't have a soul. Now, you are a spirit, but you don't have a soul. You're not an angelic being, and you're not a God. You lost that when you got cast out last time.
Soul, and we live in a body. I'm going to say that again. We are spirit. We have.
I say you not spirit. I mean, you are spirit, but you're not a soul, TDJ. You're not a soul. Remember, you turned that down. That was Adam. You sabotaged. Remember, you said, I sabotaged you, but I could have helped you, but I wanted you to lose your opinion. And all them medicated, all that medication, misdiagnosis, all that shit you finna talk about, that was all under your hands, TD Jakes. That was all under you and that 5013C3 government, with your line as non-profit. How you gonna get $18 million if you non-profit, and $27 million for Creflo if he non-profit, and $130 million for Joel Osteen, and $30 million annually, and $10 million for Bill Winston, and that's just for y'all. And non-profit, not becoming a usury, no interest, no loans, no trading, money market, stocks and bonds, you know what I'm saying? No 401k, all that stuff is good old boy system. Oh, you get at the kids and kids and good work, I mean your favorite workers, if you white, mainly, you know what I'm saying, you look out for your own, and then blacks, you usually sabotage your own. Like TDJ, Adam, a black man, he's sabotaging it. You know what I'm saying? He sabotages his own kind before he'll sabotage somebody else, because he's scared of the real. You know what I'm saying? He's scared of people. But he ain't scared of God, because he think God's supposed to be so merciful and loving and all that, he ain't going to get on his ass. That's what he think. But then I am merciful and kind and loving and all that. I am here to teach. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to teach somebody that's going to mock me, kill me, sabotage me, gossip behind my back, talk shit about me, bring me down to a whole community. You know what I'm saying? Kill me, all that there. And then, you know, destroy the word, destroy love, lie and say that me loving the people is wrong and it's witchcraft. And then we got to sit up here and listen to you, man. If they got rid of Farrakhan for saying something against the Jews, you know what I'm saying, they need to get rid of TDJ for not being true. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? You need to be in jail. But I don't know if they gonna lock you up for spiritual things, you know what I'm saying, that you do. But they need to lock you up for the physical things that you do, because I know I'm not in the situation I'm in by myself. That's why I'm just sitting back. I don't make no calls to no bank or nothing. Not no more, not after they told me what you told them to say. You know what I'm saying? Keep him in bondage. Keep him down. Keep him locked up.
So we live in a body. Say it with me. We are spiritual. We have a soul. We live in a body. That's why Paul says, if this earthly house or tabernacle shall be dissolved, I have another building. In other words, death is only moving.
Where yours at, TDJ? Where yours at? Where yours at? You know, you gonna go past 66, or you gon' what kind of body you gonna use? Cause you know, I'm not gonna sit up here in my house, in, you know, my baby mama house, you know what I'm saying, too long. You know what I'm saying? I need my own house, my own vehicles, just like I said. And all your money mine, all Creflo money mine, all everybody's money mine. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to wait on none shit. Motherfuckers should have been at my house already knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? But I know it can't be like that. I know it can't be like that, because it'd be too many stars trying to group up at the goddamn house. No, I can't have no incident like John F. Kennedy, like, you know, Malcolm X, like Martin Luther King. No, it ain't no party like that. You thought it was gonna be a party like that, but it ain't no party like that, TD Jakes. And the damn sure ain't no party like you did Jesus. And that word, how you just tore that word up, mixed them words up, and tried to get your ass back in it. You even bragged on making it the first time. But ain't but 2 deaths. First one, second one. I did mine in 2 years, 96, 98, and a few more times later. I don't even talk about them. Ain't they fault. Ain't but one spirit fault that is. And that's the one I'm trying to teach y'all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the truth, because I come from the dead to tell you. But and I'm the Adam to tell you. But then I'm not going to listen to you teach my kids when I said, and the children shall be taught by God. You know what I'm saying? You just basic. You know, all the stuff you talking about right now is everything you learned from Adam. That's everything you learned from Adam since he came. Because when you first heard he died, you was up on the pulpit running across stage talking about they done killed the firstborn son. They done killed the firstborn son. Then you got bold as shit against me.
Death is not the cessation of life. It is the moving from one house into the next. I am not my body. I live in my body. My mother, when she was dying, was talking to me. She said, baby, she said, the only thing got old on me was my body. The body is cursed to withering like figs.
No, it ain't. The body is not cursed to do nothing, man. It ain't cursed to do that, man. If you exercise and do your charity and go to work like you supposed to, anybody that lay around the house and don't work all day gonna get fat. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna, just like picking an orange or apple off the tree, it's gonna get ripe. Then you pick it off the tree and it decay. You know what I'm saying? Because if don't nobody eat it within a few days, it ain't exercising, it ain't walking, it ain't talking, it ain't got no life. It's got life in it till you eat it and to keep your life going. You know what I'm saying? But you can't eat no man or woman. You can't sacrifice no man or woman and get no life from it, whether you eat or not. Because you'll curse yourself real bad. You'll die before you eat a man. You know what I'm saying? God will do something to you before you eat a man. And then you ain't even supposed to be drinking no blood for Jesus. And that's in the scriptures too, all over the place. I got it over there now for me to read. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, TDJs, man, you don't know nothing about death. You don't know nothing about none of that. You think you know, but you don't. All you know is what you heard Adam say and what Adam showed you from that book, but you trying to fight Adam with the stuff that you done changed in that book. You know what I'm saying? And medications and vaccines and all that shit. Misdiagnosed. You got the misdiagnosed because you not one of us. I don't know you. And Jesus told you, he gonna tell you, I do not know you, worker of iniquity. I didn't judge you by just looking at you, TDJ. I didn't just judge you like that. I had to hear your words come out your mouth. I had to hear what you got us breathing. You know what I'm saying? You could breathe what we breathing, what we hearing. You know what I'm saying? The airwaves just come through the air. You don't see the air stop. I don't turn air off unless it's an air conditioner or a fan so I can hear better. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do nothing but just open my mouth and talk, because I got a body and I'm God in the body. From air to God. Man was made a living soul, you know what I'm saying? And within that soul, all ribs, rib eyes, rib eyes, rib eyes, rib eyes. You get that first rib, you got a lot of eyes on you. And if they move on, then you got a lot more eyes on you. Then you get another wife or get another husband. That's more eyes on you, another group of friends. You get a divorce from that, you're going to lose those friends, and the friends that you lost with the first marriage, you ain't got them friends. You got them, some of them against you. You ain't got these last friends. You got some of them against you. You get married again. Oh, it might be good till y'all fall out. Then whatever they got as friends and family members gonna be mad at you or mad at her, and that's the way it go, man. That's why I say we don't marry nor give it into marriage, and we tear people's altars down, and we tear their name, just take their name and, you know, chunk it over there somewhere. Read scripture, man, and I don't be trying to be bad when I read these scriptures. I'm just reading it for daddy, this Adam. You know what I'm saying? And daddy, this daddy too. This the first Adam. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no mess ups. That's why I come to see you, TDJs. I ain't coming to pay you for your ratings to go up, or you can get paid like you told me the other night. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do this, I get paid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. I ain't, worried about you getting paid or me getting paid. I ain't never got a cent from you, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's my honest answer. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's because of you and all the stuff that I got going to you.
Leaves on a tree. Though my outward man perishes, my inward man is renewed day by day. So don't let the box fool you. There is a vibrant, thinking, functioning, full of life individual in the most old, frail person you ever meet.
You don't know how to apologize, TDJ, before you come to the altar. Now, the Bible say before you go off up anything on the altar, first, if you got a brother out there, you got art with you, you got art with him, you need to go out there and fix that. You know what I'm saying? Before you get on the pulpit and try to teach somebody with all that shit in you that you just came from the office, getting off the phone, talking about he still doing what? He wrote what? You know what I'm saying?
So stop treating old people like they're not people. We are one of the few cultures that glorify you.
So you kill young people and you want us to glorify you. You want us to glorify you for what, TDJ? You sabotaged me, man. I just came back to tell you. I came back to stop you. You know what I'm saying? The last time. I ain't messing with no old folk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not messing with you, man. You 66. I was 66 when I died. And all it is shit. I went in there. Shit. Then I came out 9 months later. Matter of fact, I came out a day early. I died February 9th and came back November 8th as Adam LaTroy Jackson. And Adam named me that. That's his son. So that's the same age I am. He is. And Jeremy was in my arms when I died, and I stayed with him till they came. And Jeremy know. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy ain't lost none of that. He still remember. He was laying there, and his tongue was out, and Jeremy wasn't but one.
The Make Your Move national sales event by LGI Homes is back. For a limited time, save thousands.
I guess that's the way to shut me up. Shit. God damn, man. Y'all ain't gonna let me do it. What? See, y'all witnessing this. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. See, they got people that work in all kinds of ways doing this stuff. You got the enemy right there. And y'all witnessing. That's how they do it. Like on my camera. Shoots, I be talking, I don't be saying nothing. They be muting it. You know what I'm saying? They be muting it. You can see me just talking away in that corner. But then I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, now T.D. Jackson cut me off. But then he didn't want to hear the truth. I'm going to speak
truth and ignore age. In most cultures, they glorify age because of the wisdom it should accumulate.
You said it right, it should accumulate, but it don't accumulate.
Much of our being is like a department store in the sense a store can have many departments and still be one store.
It creates wisdom that everybody keep as secrets, TDJ, keeping family secrets. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. I'm with that now, keeping family secrets. But you can't kill, steal, and destroy to keep your family secrets. You know what I'm saying? And see, when God comes, everything is illuminated. The light come on, and everybody that was doing it in the dark is shown in the light. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just got out the game. Shit, I said, man, shit. I said, fuck that. I ain't want to be no preacher.
And it is possible to buy some unique product from one department and then go to another department with that same item and get another item and still run it through the cash register. And even though each one came from a different department, it's still one store and you can check out in the paint department, though you started in housewares. Okay. Now, that is simple about the department store, but complex about people. You can check out in your body with an ailment that's coming from your spirit. You can have something that attacks your soul, man, and manifests in hypertension in your body. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with your body. It's coming out of your spirit and out of your soul. Because of that intersection.
It ain't coming out of your soul. Your soul Adam. Your soul good. Your soul ain't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Your soul don't want to lose itself. That's Adam. That's your soul, Adam. But your spirit, TDJs, that's usually Satan, devils, and demons. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get that legion from. You know what I'm saying? The same talk you talking now is when Jesus was walking through and the man say, you know what I'm saying? The guy standing there and got devils in him, you know what I'm saying? So can't nobody pass through. And Jesus asked him his name, and he said, Legion. You know what I'm saying? What are you to do with us? That's what everybody want to know about me right now. You know what I'm saying? What you have to do with us? You know what I'm saying? I ain't Christian. I ain't Jesus. I ain't Christ. I don't get into that. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta do with us, that's the first thing people think about me when they hear me talk, is, they offended. Because, everybody got a little bit of Satan in them. You know what I'm saying? And, they be shamed when you get to talking like this. They know you the light. You know what I'm saying? And what go on in the dark must come to the light. You know what I'm saying?
It is easy to misdiagnose a problem as a body problem. It can actually be a soul problem, but manifest in the body.
No, it ain't no soul problem. You're damn lie. It's a spirit problem infecting the soul. That medicine that y'all give, y'all try to mess with our soul. But Adam the soul, Adam keep you sane. That's why I say keep them through your name, Daddy, those whom you have given me, so they may be one as we are. They gonna hate you because they hated me first. These ain't problems we got, Daddy. Them problems he got. And all that stuff he teaching ain't real problems, because I could say I wish that man had get a hand, and that man would get a hand if it's the right time and God want to show me that, because he showed me that before a lot of times. Woman, ran up into me with a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? You know how people, want to brush you, you rub you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never felt people come by and rub you, you know what I'm saying? Because they know you spiritual, they know you God, they want to rub on you. Come by you and, you could tell they intentionally, bumping into you, you know what I'm saying? You don't do it, but they'll do it, you know what I'm saying? And, to get a healing or something, every time I go in the hospital, I heal people. Cancer, whatever their illness is. A man passed out on me in the hospital one time, fainted, he just passed out, fell down, passed out. And then, I, bent down and reached my hand, and he woke up, and then he gonna push me away, you know what I'm saying? Like move, you know what I'm saying? So I just, don't even mess with it. But one thing I want to tell you, I asked God a stupid question one night. You know what I'm saying? I was outside when I was in the house for 8 months, scared, you know what I'm saying? Now I say 8 months because I came out a day early, Adam. So that was the 8th month me and you was in the house in 1991. You know what I'm saying? So that was the 8 months right there when I did my little thing. You was the white man at that house that they say it was, I don't know if it was a black man or white man, but they say a man lived at the house at 113 Beechwood, the first house I used to put on blast all the time. And but I was just on a recorder, I wasn't on video, you know what I'm saying? And they say a man stayed in that house before us, and for some reason he went crazy, you know what I'm saying? His daughter died. His daughter got killed or died, and he, went crazy. They say the little girl that was in that house died, and the daddy went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, when I was like that, man, I heard toy horses talking. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, and with nobody pushing the little ear button. You know what I'm saying? Just come on and start talking. Then the TV, it was off one day, and at the bottom of the screen it had letters written, Richie Ramirez, 666, you know what I'm saying? And then when Michael Jackson died, I was sitting there watching Alicia Keys crawling on the stage, giving Michael a tribute, singing one of his songs, crawling on the piano, pregnant, you know what I'm saying? While Michael Jackson was going in me, and I could feel him going in, because I was sitting there crying as God, because I knew I was God. And every time I think about being God, I cry. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's being a man of sorrows, a man, you know, acquainted with grief. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, man, when I look at grandkids, and I look at kids, and I look at grandkids, and I think about mother-in-laws and father-in-laws and grandparent father-in-laws and grandparent mother-in-laws, and you know, I look at my mama, my daddy, my grandmother, my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be looking for nobody to be perfect. And I know, you know, God ain't never asked for the glory. You know what I'm saying? I seen one place where I think it did say something about God wanted some glory and something. But God really don't want no glory, man. God, the glory is on all my angels' faces, y'all's faces. That's where the glory at. T.D. Jakez, he don't like love. He don't like nobody getting something that he think he deserves. He want to be president. You know what I'm saying? He think he, you know, somebody that could run for president. Because he talking about he got 50 years. He hope he could do 8 more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna do 8 years of being a president. I already did my Obama. That was my atomic bomb. And that was my love. And then that was to make peace with y'all. Let you know it was time to get a black president in there, even though he had a black dad and a white mama. You know what I'm saying? It was time to get a black president in there. And then, you know what I'm saying? They knew it, whites knew it, and blacks knew it. So they hurried up and put him in because they heard me talking. You know what I'm saying? So we got Obama as president. Then trumpet was me when I came out with the loud shout. You know what I'm saying? That's the trumpet. And then, by then, Biden. And y'all think it's all about sex. God ain't even worried about sex, man. That's something I don't worry about. You know what I'm saying? Porn and all that. You call me a porn star. That don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, shit, man, everybody know him. You know, fuck the devil. He just the accuser of the brother. Pastor Dawg was talking about another man was talking all good. You know what I'm saying? And then he was talking about how people go to nightclubs, people smoke, people drink. I had to hurry up and cut that off, man, because it ain't nothing about smoking, drinking, and having babies out of wedlock. Man, God don't call them people bad for having babies out of wedlock. Man, the system, the devil got the system fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And when I say the devil got the system fucked up, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, the racism, the whites are controlling the black, you know, the ghettos with the music and through television and everything else. And, you know, they made it where if you on Section 8, you know what I'm saying, or welfare or something, you can't have the father in the house. Can't have nobody living with you. And then if the father be caught in the house, they throw child support on the father. And if the father don't pay, he go to jail, even if he in the house. You know what I'm saying? That ain't. Shouldn't nobody go to jail for no damn child support. You know what I'm saying? I know a man need to take care of his children, but then that don't make the white man put him in jail. You know what I'm saying? You already told him he can't stay at the house. You know what I'm saying? Because she on welfare and she gonna lose her welfare. And y'all monitor that real good. I remember the lady used to own the village. She used to go there and monitor that. Run people off if they was in the village, you know, after hours and didn't live there. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know, man, all I'm asking for is an apology. You know, you ain't even got to tell what happened. Just, you already told what happened. You know what I'm saying? Just apologize.
The text before us deals with all three. And I want you to understand, because of our intersectionality, one thing affects the other. Have you ever been so worried you couldn't sleep? I have. And there's nothing wrong in my body. And I can't take a sleep aid and go to sleep because the sleep aid is designed to help the body. But what's keeping me up is in my head. So all the sleep aid does is make you miserable because it's treating your body. But the problem is manifested in my body, but I got it in the other department. The problem in the text is they've been trying to fix a spiritual problem with physical restraints, and it has not worked. His problem is...
See how he say his problem? He talking about me. He ain't talking about nothing else. He talking about me, my problem. He's saying Adam's problem is, you know what I'm saying, and he talking about me. Like I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? God got a problem. Adam, God got a problem. And that's just so normal to say now, you know what I'm saying? Because Adam is the first ATOM, you know what I'm saying, atomic bomb. And that's the nuclear plant in Bay City. You know what I'm saying? 245 was my phone number. 49979 Still remember them numbers. You know what I'm saying? Still remember the number where Mama D used to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember all the numbers she worked at. I remember one. Still remember my uncle and auntie's number. You know what I'm saying? I think she still got it. She got a cell phone now, but I think they still got a landline with a phone number. You know what I'm saying? My Aunt Betty kept her phone number on the same phone for a long time too. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, TD Jakes, man, you know, you talk like it's my fault, but you got them people misdiagnosing me with that bullshit, trying to give me COVID virus shit and everything else. I know y'all done put that in me.
Is affecting his body, but it is not his body. Yet the text is diagnosed in the opening phrase that says there came to him a man. Department store, but complex about people. You can check out in your body with an ailment that's coming from your spirit. You can have something that attacks your soul, man, and manifests in hypertension in your body. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with your body. It's coming out of your spirit and out of your soul. Because of that intersectionality, it is easy to misdiagnose a problem as a body problem. It can actually be a soul problem, but manifest in the body. The text before us deals with all three. And I want you to understand, because of our intersectionality, one thing affects the other. Have you ever been so worried you couldn't sleep? I have. And there's nothing wrong in my body. And I can't take a sleep aid and go to sleep because the sleep aid is designed to help the body. But what's keeping me up is in my head. So all the sleep aid does is make you miserable because it's treating your body. But the problem is manifested in my body, but I got it in the other department. The problem in the text is they've been trying to fix a spiritual problem with physical restraints, and it has not worked. His problem is affecting his body, but it is not his body. Yet the text is diagnosed in the opening phrase that says there came to him a man with an unclean spirit. How do you chain a spirit? They have chained his body through their...
No, you don't chain no unclean spirit. You talk to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jesus did. He talked to it. He didn't give it no medicine. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give it no medicine, no vaccine. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that, TD Jakes. He didn't restrain him, put him in jail. He just simply talked to him. He talked to the spirit like I do. Talk to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? See, if you really God, your kids, man, they'll run to you for stuff, cause they know love, real love. You know what I'm saying? They know real love. You know what I'm saying? If you're around a lot of people, when you die, all the spirit just running you. You know, they just absorb in you before you go, and they go with you. You know what I'm saying? And they be there when you get there. You know what I'm saying? They be there when you get there.
Misdiagnosis, but the reality is there's something wrong with his spirit. They've been misdiagnosing him for a while. My father, for instance, died of renal failure, but he actually died from misdiagnosis. It took them so long to find out what was really wrong with him that his chances of being healed in his kidneys began to diminish until his kidneys died while they were searching in the wrong place. They were treating his symptoms, but no one was.
You know, that same thing happened to my mother-in-law. They treated her for 22 years with, they treated her for diabetes, but she didn't have diabetes. When they found out she had cancer, it was too late. 22 years of cancer when they was diagnosing her with for diabetes. You know what I'm saying? So when she died, you know, I had suggested that they sue that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's all the blackballing they gonna do to me. You know what I'm saying? For this shit. You know what I'm saying? When I speak up for different people, I'm always the one getting blackballed. You know what I'm saying? For speaking up. You know what I'm saying? TDJ, they ain't trying to fix me and make me better. They trying to kill me. They trying to, you know, do me bad. They trying to, you know, just keep me in a state of, you know, I don't know, like, want me to say I'm not God and stuff. I told you I was going to be with you and be walking around with you forever. I ain't going nowhere.
Treating the root causes. I wonder, are we treating symptoms and not causes? Are we treating what's and not why?
See, that's what I'm saying. It ain't for you to treat. You know what I'm saying? It's for you to speak. You know what I'm saying? And be godly about it. And when you speak God, you speak in love. Like you got on me about. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be talking about love. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it's witchcraft. Like I'm cheating. You damn near said, you cheating, man. You talking about love. That ain't nothing but witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? That's what you said. Man, I'm gonna get off here, man, because you ain't apologizing to nobody. You trying to lie your way out, and you telling God all the time that you had a big part in his misdiagnosed self.